Well, it's a nice gray January day. Let's play on the roof. Well, the first thing I can see before we ever get up there, I can see some things. Our bushes are too close to the house. I get it. Alright, bushes are too close to the house. But right here, our rain gutter, it's clogged. Rain gutter is not supposed to discharge directly to the ground, by the way. And see all that pookie up in there? Okay, we've been sealing that up from rodents. Okay, we've had some rodents up here. Let's see what else we got. Anything else, bud? Looks good from here. All roofs look good from here. And all roofs look good when they're wet, and it's been misting this morning just a little bit. It might be 2% humidity. I don't know what the deal is, but anyway, it's dew point, I guess. So, get this roof covering nice and stiff and down. I can't see underneath it. If I could, it'd be something else. See that scat right there? See that pookie right there? That's dookie. That's not pookie, that's dookie. That's pookie, and that's dookie. Alright, so that looks to me, it's a little bit out of my wheelhouse, but that's looking a little bit like raccoon dookie. Come around here. If you look past the dookie, right in here on this cornice area, well, technically we should have a kick-out flashing right there, but it wouldn't really help, because we got a dead valley right here. See, the water stays where those leaves are staying, and it's just going to hold it next to your roof right there. And we're going over the garage. Composition shingles, nice thick shingle. Extended this over the carport, that's good. We got some hip details over here. What do we got? Okay. Got some damaged shingles right in here. Thought I had a crayon. Could have been from scoring the bundles, or it could be wind damage. Now I'm using my forensic imagination here. That looks a little bit like a hail ding right there. Got some damaged shingles over here. Okay. We should have kick-out flashing right there. My eyes are getting accustomed to the light up here, or lack thereof, you know, the shingles and the material. So I just kind of like to come back and look at, revisit some of the very first part right there. Coming up, it's an impact mark right there. You're making me dizzy, bud. I don't know how to do it exactly. I keep drawn to the dookie. Go to the dookie. Yeah, we got quite a bit of impact damage over here. Huh. Keeps getting interesting. Okay, if you got a skylight on you, you should be able to hold my weight. This is the patio cover. This is a modified roll. This is composition shingles. This is rated for 25 and 35 years. As thick as this is, probably a 35-year shingle. In North Texas, okay, they last about 14 years, regardless of their rating, because of our sun and our summers and the way it gets baked and all that. And they come down here, and it's been a while since I shopped, because once I found a good system with a flat roof, you want to stay with it. But the last time I shopped, because I have a flat roof myself, the last time I shopped for a flat roof, modified roll was the most economical product I could put on my roof. But the maximum guarantee, I'm not even talking about the average, I'm talking about the guarantee that they put on, like this roof shingle comes with a 35-year, guarantee. It's kind of hard to meet their requirements, but that's what they advertise. And the best guarantee I could get on a modified roll was 7 years, when I was shopping for myself some years ago. So this has exceeded its economic life, is what I'm saying, this patio cover. No, I can't. See that bead? We're supposed to see the sealant beads. We're missing some sealant beads. Obviously, and they call it ponding. Call it what you will. But pooling, accumulating, collecting. But water stays here. And it should run right off of the roof. And being realistic about it, it's going to be difficult, in all honesty, to find a flat roof that doesn't have some form of pooling. My word. Pooling. Okay. Come over here. Oh, this looks familiar. Yep. Somebody's sealing up the skylight there. Alright. I feel you, buddy. Your fight is my fight. Okay, but I got new skylights. I'm bragging. Okay, Dead Valley, the water just kind of sits right here before it comes down, it collects. This is going to be a weak spot in the engineering. We got some wrinkles in our material right there. We got algae on there. All these things are called deficient. But the biggest deficiency this thing has is its age. You're going to have a hard time overcoming that. It's time. Okay, our chimney crown looks like it's pretty decent shape. I like that. Okay. Oh. You ever going to get off this roof, bud? I don't know. When I'm ready. I'll get off when I'm ready. Okay. Here is a gable vent. Let me see. No. It's not. Doesn't look good down there, though. The way the wall goes next to the shingles. But over there is a gable vent. And over there is a gable vent. And then we have soffit vents. And then we have wind turbines. Well, soffit vents and wind turbines play well together. But gable vents don't play well with the soffit vent gable vent system. Now, it's true you might have actually, either the sellers or the people who initially agreed with this arrangement, they might have gotten some improvement in their attic performance. But that's actually a code violation. You're not supposed to mix attic exhaust systems. So I'm going to write it up. Okay, we've got a little bit of damaged shingles over here. And some of this damage is kind of rough, man. It really doesn't look... Some of it doesn't look necessarily like storm damage. I guess the roof is just older, and maybe they were like leaning over here working on this or something. I don't know. I'm making stuff up. Over here, got another gable detail. Got some gable details around the garage, gable details around here. Portable sheds are beyond the scope of this inspection. Your electric cable is supposed to be raised 6 feet above your roof. Alright? I shouldn't be able to lean over your electric cable like this. This is too close to the roof. Our weather mast was not installed properly. Over here. All this crazy stuff. Okay. This right here is called buckling. Alright, I used to call it dimpling and nobody argued with me. The problem with it buckling though is that neoprene, okay, it'll hold water next to it. You can see where water's been in there. And that'll cause it to deteriorate prematurely and crack and leak into your attic. If it's not doing that already, because how come this one has so much water collecting in it, like I mentioned, and this one doesn't have any water in it? Where did the water go? Now, they're right next to each other under the same weather conditions. That one's probably leaking. Moving on up. Got some impact damage here. A little more shingle damage here. And that could be wind damage. It goes this direction. The shingle's actually folded up underneath the heavy wind out. They've got sealant underneath them. They resealed it. And then when the shingles fold up and they break a little bit, or maybe it's just aging. What's happening?